Huh? There's a new bulletin board here, and it has pictures of...
Ano?
But fungi are monsters! We can't let this go ahead. It's way too dangerous. Let's go check out the tournament. If it's as dangerous as it sounds...
Tinggal kasih mama tuh. Apaan? Lo kan lagi nonton dia. Apa?
Udah itu.
Welcome, contestants, to the Nilutpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament. I am Kautilya, a senior Amorta researcher and the organizer of today's tournament. I'm sure you're probably all very intrigued by the idea of fighting fungi and excited at the prospect of our amazing prizes. But at the same time, you may well have some concern. Worry not! The wisdom orb we've developed exclusively for this event makes use of Amorta's most advanced intellectual boost technology. It is absolutely reliable and safe. So please cast your reservations aside and enter the tournament with confidence. Also, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this event is sponsored by Mr. L. And if anyone is able to prove themselves capable of carrying out Mr. Elhingen's philosophy by passing, the only other condition is that the winner must agree to carry on Mr. Elhingen's legacy by hosting the Nilutpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament in the future.
Whoa! Paimon can't believe that rich guy threw 60 million Mora at this event. Just also hosted by an academia school. So, why don't we enter the tournament and see if this wisdom orb thingy actually works? No, that's not it. It's just, now that everything in Sumeru has finally settled down, don't you think it'd be a little unfair to Nahida if we keep picking trouble with the academia? And he sounded really confident. Paimon's curious about how this mysterious fungi taming, although they've caused us trouble in the past, since there's no longer any safety concerns, we don't need to worry. Maybe we can even try becoming... Besides, if we do well in the tournament, we'll be able to earn some extra Mora. There are basic... Yep, that looks like we sign up over there. Come on, let's... Huh? Looks like the people ahead of us are still signing up.
Golden Comet and Silver Companion. So, you're competing too?
Huh? You know us? But what's with those names?
You're a tough duo if the posters are to be believed. Some mercenaries who managed to escape from you painted your portraits, warning others to avoid messing with you at all costs.
Paimon doesn't know whether to be flattered.
Unfortunately, the rules of this tournament state the Beast Tamers aren't allowed to use their weapons, or even fight each other directly. your impeccable combat skills. The tournament is about capturing fungi, training them, and commanding them in combat. There's no way of knowing whether commanding fungi is a skill you'll be able to master.
That's true. We've never captured a fungus before and wouldn't know anything about how to get... Wait a second! You don't look like a staff member! What are you lecturing us for?
The name's Sania. I used to work for the Eremites, taming grumpy sumpter beasts. Ended up with a reputation for being a beast tamer, so they got me involved with testing the wisdom. Anyway, my name ain't worth remembering. I'm just an illiterate nobody. All I'm good for is... I do have a lot of experience taming beasts, though. Want me to teach you? You guys are worth me getting to know.
Well, that was blunt. But also, it's definitely better to have an expert teach us than figure everything out on our own, right?
All right, then. Take this wisdom orb and let's go catch...
She gets right to the point.
This is where you'll capture your fungi. The fungi in this area are... The wisdom orb can capture and store fungi. It also... I recommend giving each fungus a code name to make commanding them easier. For example, this one...
You just go after elements and then number them? Seems kind of boring to Paimon. This fungus looks pretty lively. Why don't we call it... Bounce...
Thanks, but, no thanks. I've got my own way of naming them, and I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, you're probably used to calling it... Paimon's a fungi naming expert. Every one of these will sound really cool when you call them out in the arena. The round hat on this little guy's head kind of looks like a drum, don't you think? But look how happy it looks. Aw, from now on, we need to look out for each other, Bongo Head. Okay, let's go catch some more fungi and...
Great, you've now collected all 4 fungi. The next step is to use the floral jelly provided by the organ.
Paimon can't believe we're making progress so quickly! It's all thanks to your help! Huh? Look, someone's staggering along with a fungus running circles around her. Is she being attacked? She's collapsed! Let's go see what's happening. I can't go on. Are you hurt? How bad is it?
Pyro 1, take it out!
Wait, it's not an enemy. It's my shroom buddy. I'm just a little too tired to walk right now, but I still need to find 3 more shroom buddies to qualify for the tournament. You mean you're contesting? I wasn't counting on running into other contestants here. Look after Twirly Whirly for me. Hey, don't give up. It's not like we're a bunch of eremites trying to steal your fungi. You should at least hang in there until we're in the arena. Hania over here is a professional beast tamer.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
State your name and mission. Golden Comet and Silver Companion shall gladly come to your... Really? Then, could you please, my name is Layla. I'm just a student in the Ratawa's Darshan, so I don't have any. If I can make it to the quarterfinals, I'll get to take my shroom buddies home and delegate some of my physical labor to them. Oh, yeah! Paimon read that in the rules somewhere. All quarterfinalists get to take home and... But what do you mean physical labor? You're a student. Shouldn't you be busy? This is pretty embarrassing, but, so I must have some sort of congenital sleep disorder or something. Even the smallest amount of exercise makes me... you don't need to be embarrassed about...
First she calls them buddies, then she talks about wanting to live with them? Ridiculous. Well, looks like you've mastered everything already and moved on to helping others. I'll see you around.
Huh? Why is Hania leaving? We haven't thanked you or Pyro 1 yet, Hania! Let's at least go get something to eat together! What's wrong? That probably not. She's pretty blunt and doesn't make a great first impression, but she's definitely not a bad person. Otherwise, why would she have helped us? Yeah, we'll see her again. In the meantime, thank you so much. Nicely done. Now that we put together Layla's team, she should be able to... are looking. Great! We're in a different group from Layla, so we won't have to compete against each other in the early stages of the competition.
Actually, I hope I don't have to fight.
Oh? Hello there, little ones. Sure enough, you're at the center of the action once again. You two truly are like the main character.
Miko, what are you doing here? Is Paimon hallucinating?
This tournament was advertised far and wide, including all the way over in Inazuma. They even handed out flyers in front of Yai. Don't you think a tournament like this makes a perfect candidate for light novel treatment? Yai Publishing House is working on a bestseller that, if all goes to plan, will stay a bestseller for the next 50 years. The theme is friendship and rivalry. So we decided I, of course, need to ensure my writer's manuscripts are up to par. So, I will be taking part in the tournament myself to get a little take. Here's my little partner in crime. Soka named it Blitzara. I think it's rather good.
Who knew there'd be such a big turnout? Even
Soka, come say hi to the little ones. They're set to be some of the fiercest competition you face in the tournament. You should put them in your novel as...
Yes, Chief Editor! For the sake of my readership, I won't back down.
Yeah, just because you're with Miku doesn't mean we'll go easy on...
Ooh, yes. More of that. Do you feel that, Soka? Declaring a challenge to your archenemy in the making before the competition begins is...
I wouldn't say I'm feeling that exactly. Just thinking about competing against Her Excellency's Hanamizaka tour confidant is making me so nervous.
In that case, head back to the inn and capture your nervous breakdown in writing while it's still fresh. This'll make...
She's terrifying, but she also seems really dedicated to her craft.
And who is this softly spoken little lady?
She's our new friend, Layla. We met her. Layla's entering the tournament because she wants to take her trained fungi back home to live with her. Her goal is to...
Training fungi. And how fascinating. You must be full of secrets. There's an I'm Yai Miko, a light novel editor. Purely out of personal interest, and right now what I'm most interested in is...
I have no traveler, Paimon, but I want to get to know my 4 shroom buddies a little better and prepare for the qualifiers, so I'll go to...
Don't push yourself too hard, Layla. You'll end up collapsing from exhaustion. Miko, what are you doing scaring a new...
Oh, am I really so terrifying? Well then, I'll simply have to talk to her again another time to clear things up. But that can wait. Judging from your expression, it seems like you have something you want to say to me, little one. I'm comforted to know that you didn't lose your heads amidst the hype, and you're not just in this to have some fun. Unfortunately...
Guji Yae, what an honor to finally meet you. We're so privileged that our tournament is your first destination.
Huh? Isn't that the organizer? And that's super...
Goodness, I presume that the tournament is proceeding very smoothly indeed. Otherwise, how would the host and sponsor themselves have the time to spare to chat with...
How you jest, Guji Yae! Those such as your esteemed self deserve nothing short of the most lavish reception Sumeru has... I see you've already had the chance to try out the Wisdom Orb. What are your thoughts on the future prospects of this technology? You know, with your blessing, it can be introduced into Inazuma, allowing you to swiftly...
Right now, I am nothing but an ordinary editor-in-chief. I'm here to enjoy my vacation and gather some inspiration along the way. And if I can at all help it, I'd rather not concern myself with such weighty topics as the future fate of Nace...
Don't be so pushy, Mr. Kautelia. Droning on about the Academia's business ambitions is hardly respectful to our honored guest. Not to mention that Guji Yae is busy catching up with her friends. I dare say it was both unnecessary and...
A most pertinent remonstration coming from you, Mr. Elhingen. You do conduct yourself in such an unobtrusive manner, much as you have in your entire career, quietly amassing an enormous fortune while remaining almost entirely unknown.
Why, to hear such high praise from the great Guji Yae is more prestige than I could ever hope for. Please, should you require anything at all, do not hesitate to seek my assistance. I will do also. To have the renowned traveler here at the tournament is an unexpected...
Miko, they're here to do business with you, right? Should you really be turning them away like this? Especially the rich guy?
Promoting an entirely new event throughout all of Teyvat so rapidly would be an impossible feat for any ordinary businessman. I, for one, do not wish for Yai Publishing House to be the subordinate partner in a business relationship with him. Besides, the tournament has only just begun. Who knows whether it will go on to be a success? I want to fungi may look adorable, but they carry potent elemental energy inside their bodies. Letting one's guard down around these creatures would...
So it wasn't just us. Yeah, we started out with some safety concerns about this event. At least all the fungi we used it on have been very well behaved. Like our bongo head here. Seems we don't need to be too...
Oh, Paimon, you're just as carefree and enthusiastic as ever. See you in the qualifiers. Blitzara.
Coming here was a great idea. Look at us, making new friends, bumping into Miko. Come on, let's go get some floral jelly for Bongo Head's training, like Hania.
Ah, the champions to be, here at Long...
Champions to be?
Of course. I was standing right next to you when you collected your wisdom orb. I couldn't find a convenient With an expert mentor like Hania, I'm sure you'll become
If even the staff are singing her praise...
Subaru specialty spices. You won't find them anywhere else.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk? Buddies should be able to fight at full power now. We still have some time before the qualifiers start.